Thanks for tuning in, everyone. How advanced can you become? Let's go. One of the first questions I had when beginning my spiritual path is how advanced can I become? How at peace, how masterful, and how long can I sustain this high level of being? What does it even look like? I've gone into the subject of self-mastery on several other videos, so feel free to check out the links below. You can indeed reach a point when you are in a continuous state of paradise. The trouble is it's almost impossible to describe what this feels like. True self-mastery is a feeling of ascension, like you have transcended your day-to-day limits, and are in absolute control of the mind, body and spirit, the master of your vessel, powerful and complete, the way it's meant to be, totally present for the majority of your time. You and everything around you feels as if it's made of unconditional love, like your eyes have been cleaned of all fear and you're seeing things without judgment, as they truly are for the first time. It is totally indescribable. When you overly identify with the egoic self, you feel separated from your surroundings. Separation is the world's greatest illusion. When you become enlightened, you realize that nothing is separate, and you find incredible inner peace as a result. Your sense of separation dissolves, and you feel connected to everything that exists. However, even those who reach this incredibly advanced stage will still experience feelings like anger, pain and other fear-based emotions. Nobody can be 100% blissful at all times. The difference is you do not allow these feelings to rule you. You roll with them and allow yourself to feel what you feel without judgment. You can even in a strange way enjoy them, as you know they're only temporary, and will pass the less you resist. When I used to get depressed, I would often resist as if something was wrong with me, dragging the feeling out for longer than necessary. Depression often means that you're just in need of a short rest. The last time I felt depressed, I let go and went with it. I rented a bunch of films, cooked up some amazing food, and stayed in bed watching movies for a couple of days. I got plenty of rest and felt better than ever in just a short time, free from any real conflict. One of my favourite spiritual leaders, the late Stuart Wilde, talked of the concept of fusion, when the spirit becomes the dominant force in your day-to-day life. In this state, you will only have positive thoughts and feel intensely happy for the majority of your time. The spirit is the part of you that knows no pain, insecurity or judgment, the little piece of divinity within all of us. When this becomes the dominant force in your life, you'll get to see what life is really about, as if seen from an infinitely higher angle that so few get to see, which seems so strange, as it is done through the simple act of finding peace and discovering the truth of life, that you are one with everything, and your natural state is heaven. Remember that no matter how advanced you become, you're still a human being and have human emotions. Reach for the stars with your development, but don't feel bad if you sometimes experience low feelings from time to time. You can still roll with it and avoid any real conflict. One of the essential ways of achieving this advanced state is through the simple practice of being positive. A positive mindset takes time, but the more you practice, the easier it will be for you to rise above and conquer your old self. Judgment can often create the worst pain. When something unfortunate used to happen to me, I would often see myself as a victim and feel sorry for myself, massively amplifying the sting of whatever was going on. I would also judge those I didn't like, at first sight or after getting to know them. Little did I realize the negative feelings these judgments were creating also had a bad effect on me. Try for just half a day to not judge anything. Merely observe people and situations without any negative perception. With enough practice, you will cease judgment altogether and see the good in everything. Even bad things will seem beautiful in their own way. When I used to take an immediate dislike to someone, I would often distance myself from them based on my snap observations. Now I would make a conscious effort to get to know them. Most of the time I'd find my initial observations were wrong, and me and that person actually had a great deal in common. If something unfortunate happened to me now, I would see the good in the situation, and even find a way to use it to my advantage. Simply make a conscious choice every day that you're going to be more positive towards yourself, others, your reactions, and your outlook on life. When positivity becomes your autopilot state, you'll have all the freedom you need to reach incredible new heights in your development. Don't underestimate yourself. I used to have an extraordinarily overactive mind, but if someone told me that someday I'd somehow master meditation and live most of my life in the present, I wouldn't have believed them. With consistent practice and discipline, you can be just as zen as any of your spiritual heroes and conquer yourself to become something totally new, an ascended you, free from your old fears and connected to your greatest potential at all times. Bear in mind this is only as far as I've got. Who knows what amazing heights lie beyond this level? I wish you all the best on your journey. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.